They say 90% of start-up businesses fail. Why is this? Well, there's probably thousands of different reasons. Lack of marketing initiative, lack of a niche, not enough capital, not good enough management structure. I could go on and on. But a massive reason, this whether you want to build your property investment portfolio, like we help you do in Lighthouse Investments, or you want to learn to trade. One of the biggest reasons people don't succeed is that they can't be consistent. Consistency is the key for most things. Not necessarily you're going to learn, you're going to fail, you're going to learn from that hopefully, but you need to be consistent and keep fighting. In this video, I'm just going to uncover the direct relationship between money and time when it comes to property investment. And also I'm going to touch a little bit on trading, because here at Lighthouse Investments we help people learn skills how to trade, or we help them to build an investment portfolio when it comes to property. There's always a relationship between time and money. Let's cover it in this video. So, when it comes to time and money, the problem most people have, and I can relate to this directly because I made the exact same mistake, is they believe that the more effort, the amount of effort you put in is directly proportional, so it's like a line graph, directly proportional to the amount of money you're going to receive. Okay, so whether you're starting a business, you're starting your investment portfolio for property, or maybe you're even starting on trading. However, it just doesn't work like that. But actually, that's a good thing. Typically, the first part of anything is really, really hard. If you've never ever bought a buy-to-let before, your first buy-to-let is going to be difficult. You might make big mistakes. You might get it in the wrong area. You might not do your research on the types of tenants. You might not do the maths. You might not have a good return of investment or return of capital employed. There's a whole host of different problems you might experience. But as you become better and better, and you learn from your mistakes and become more suited to get and understand what makes a good investment, then these will get better, right? So it takes a lot of effort at first, and actually the money coming through might not reflect the amount of effort you're putting into it, which is quite difficult to swallow for starting anything for the first time. Here at Lighthouse Investments Group, we help people on getting their properties. Now, at first, that involves, of course, developing a lot of relationships and understanding different traders and also understanding different investors out there. And that takes time to build up. Same can go for trading on the stock market. If you just think that actually I'll read a couple of books and I can be one of the best traders ever and I won't lose any money, you probably need to think again, because trading is a skill. Trading the stock market is a skill. If you don't know how to manage your money, you don't understand risk-reward ratio, you don't understand different trading strategies, you're going to lose money. You need to be consistent. Consistency wins overall. You might win by luck, let's say in one particular trade or one particular property investment, but it's your overall portfolio that matters, right? But actually, the phenomenon is even better, because if you take property investment, as you build your properties over time, it becomes even more powerful, or even as you build your business over time. So the money is very little at first, and that is the breaking point. When people see I'm putting in so much effort, so much time, I haven't got a team behind me, I'm juggling my full-time work, I've done this, I'm doing this, I'm juggling my full-time work with trying to build a property investment portfolio or trying to build trading skills. I'm not seeing results, I can't market anything, nothing's moving forwards, I'm going to give up. I'm not going to continue this. I've learned something, I want to move on. And people waste a lot of money, unfortunately. But they believe that they're going to succeed in 6 months, but they should be thinking, well, I'm going to succeed for years and beyond. So it's just a mindset change. But actually, as I said, it's a good thing, because although you need to get through that barrier of understanding, actually, you might have to work for free for a good portion of your time before you get to any results. But then, when you do start getting money and you do start getting results and you're building a bit of a system here, that's when it gets really interesting, really exciting, because then instead of going like linear i.e. you're getting the amount of money versus the amount that the effort you're putting in, it actually goes exponential. You'll get even more money versus the amount of effort that you're putting in. Why? Because you've got systems in place, you've got obviously contacts in place, but also big reason is for property investment is the word inflation. Your property will gain value over time, and that's passive. It will just be gaining value over time. And that's despite different cycles of different economic cycles. Houses do go through different cycles, but overall they tend to increase through capital growth over time. The other phenomenon is what's called compounding, the compounding effect. Because as you build your portfolio, your investment portfolio, whether it be property or whether it be trading, then overall you're going to keep compounding the amount every single time. And so as you're building, the money going into your account is getting higher and higher and higher exponentially. And a great example I said, if I gave you a penny and it kept doubling over time, think about how it would keep doubling. If that was your investment portfolio, that would be amazing, right? I had 1 penny, then I had 2, then I had 4, then I had 8, and I had 16, so on and so forth. It wouldn't take long at all before you had over £1 million in your bank. So that's the power of compounding. But again, you've got to be consistent, and it's got to be something that's sustainable over time. So this is why in property investment is property, the way property capital growth works, it's your friend. But you've got to get through the hard parts first. And this is why, as a mentor, we can help you at Lighthouse Investments Group, whether it be something you want to trade in the stock market, or you want to build a property portfolio, or maybe you want to do both. In fact, learning to trade and then getting into property can be a great strategy, because you build up the capital just to get into property initially, assuming you don't want to go down a property route where we start with no money. So that's fantastic. And here at Lighthouse Investments Group, we can connect you to a mentor. We can start building on a strategy. So we can start building an investment portfolio for you, whatever works. Because as I said, we've worked with a number of different mentors and some of the best trading stock investors in the country, in the UK. That can work worldwide. And we've worked with some of the best mentors when it comes to property investment, what makes a good property investment. So what I'm saying is, start investing in yourself. Think about, how can I educate myself? How can I really take action? Don't just go on a course and don't action. Take action, start making transformation. Today is no better time to learn how to get into property. It's no better time to learn how to trade as a retail trader on the stock market. There's money to be gained out there. Money is in abundance, although it might not feel like it, because the cost of living, inflation, mortgage, remortgaging is going to be difficult. Real tough time at the moment. And therefore, no better reason to learn a new skill and start building your investment portfolio, whether that be property or in the stock market. So if you're interested, you want an initial call with us, then let me know in the comments. Reach out to us. You can reach out to us on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, or a number of platforms, Lighthouse Investments Group, and we can begin that initial call with you to see how can we build the right strategy for you, get you the right mentors, and really start building your money over time and building your wealth over time. So that's all, a nice short video. I just wanted to really cover that. I've got a dice in my hand actually, and it just reminds me not to put your life by chance and by probability. Take control, take action, invest in yourself for once, and build some passive incomes. Why should your job, 9-to-5 job, be your only income source? It makes no sense in this day and age. Start thinking outside the box. Start building up an investment portfolio. If you like some of these videos, then check out some of the others. Love to grow this channel and help other people. And if you found this useful, give us a like, subscribe, and on that I'll speak to you next time. Bye.